Is that better?
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Is it better? I know the mic's here, right?
Yeah, I think the mics you have to like talk really close to it.
Yeah, here is the mic. Testing 1 2. Better?
Okay, yeah. So you have to like really
Yeah. Let me.
close to it.
Yeah, and then is camera here? Where is camera?
The camera?
Uh-huh.
It's right there.
Kind of above your monitor, I think. Okay, got it.
Now let me hook up my other mic
Okay.
so that you guys can.
I'm eating dinner right now, so I'll be doing this while I eat. And I'm sure you're curious. I just made like a kind of like an Italian style potato soup with like there's like a vegetable broth with some potatoes, red potatoes, kale, Italian sausage, pancetta, cream, and onion and garlic.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you talking about?
I'm not asking you. I wish the camera lens was wider.
It's time for your new camera lens, John.
I know. I usually have my phone doing it using the Droid Cam app, but
Sounds okay. Let's go.
all right.
Welcome, everyone. I know it's been a while. What have we done since then? We opened the Blind Goat in its new spot, so that's been really keeping us busy. Getting ready to open Stuffed Belly, our third concept. Yeah, just busy. But thanks for tuning in, many of you. I know it's been a while, but I'm trying to push through this season. And of course, all this time too, I've been all the whatever donations or anything like that come to me during these live streams. I was at the end going to donate it to NAMI, which is the I think it stands for the National
Mental Health Organization.
National Alliance for Mental Illness, I believe. But anyways, in honor of my friend Josh Marks, who is my co-finalist, who passed away the year after our season. So, yeah, I guess we shall get started. Any questions before we start? I'm hungry. John and I are obviously both hungry, so we're eating while we do this.
So far we've raised $1,115.
Oh yeah, and I'm matching
$5.
$1,015 and 5 cents.
Yes.
And I'm also matching 1-for-1, so I will also be donating $1,015 and 5 cents so far to NAMI.
We haven't streamed for so long. I don't know. I forgot what I'm supposed to do. So please bear with us.
Him.
So we're gonna start on episode 12,
Which I don't remember what it is.
So if you have any questions, ask away. It's always fun to answer questions as we go. So
Yeah, John is fielding the chat for me.
yeah. All right, here we go.
All right.
Let me know if you guys can hear the audio.
Previously on Masterchef,
Oh my god.
Felix won the mystery box and took control
Oh my god.
of the elimination challenge and had one target.
Felix always wins.
Sorry, Felix, but she did nail it.
Better luck next time.
But in the end, Tali was sunk.
It's Masterchef, not Master
Oh,
Bait.
this is where Holly goes home. What was the challenge?
Tonight, the home cooks kick up their spurs and wrestle up
Oh,
grub
gosh.
for a posse of
I remember
cowboys.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of freaking
When I set the
cowboys.
grill on fire.
Egos clash,
If this fails, it's on her. They are big time bitches.
and Christine's station goes up in flames.
Can you help me?
Oh my gosh.
One team faces a pressure test with a heartbreaking finish.
Wow.
As one more MasterChef hopeful ends their journey.
The time is done.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
Funny story. So while I was filming this season, I'm filming in LA. We live in hotel rooms. we're not going home, obviously, because we're shooting several days a week. And in this episode, I set the grill on fire, but I come back and find out that John actually set our real grill on fire at home. What were you making? Steaks?
No, asparagus. So I oiled the heck out of the asparagus and I threw it on the grill, and it was like a grease fire basically, and it was like billowing smoke out of the freaking the grill, and it was on our balcony. And the whole time I was just like, oh my god, someone's gonna call 911 saying there's a fire. And I was so worried that I was gonna like char the side of our house down. And I stuck our fire extinguisher in through the thing, and I just like pushed the trigger, and I basically covered it in like powder.
So, funny story, while I was filming this, John really set our grill on fire at home. All right, let's go. Can they hear you? Can everyone hear you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned from the best.
60 miles east of the Masterchef kitchen, the remaining 8 home cooks have arrived at Norco, Horsetown, USA, where they'll face off in a team challenge of epic proportions.
I don't know where we are, but there is an intense smell of cow manure.
Did it smell that bad?
OMG.
I don't recall.
Here comes
that.
Gordon and Joe riding up all smooth and suave on 2 horses.
Oh, they're so cute.
Chef Ramsay looks really sexy on a horse.
I think I remember it being hot.
Howdy. Howdy, Chef. Howdy. In an hour and a half from now, 101 hungry cowboys will be galloping up here, and your job is to feed them.
Oh my god.
I can tell you what cowboys like to eat. Beef.
Yeah.
In those wagons, you'll find amazing
Stereotyping.
USDA choice
Could be a
New
vegan
York
cowboy.
strip and ribeye steaks, as well as fresh produce, all from Walmart.
You'll be split into 2 teams. Each team will cook 101 thick steaks plus 2 sides. Each cowboy will eat some grub from the red team and the blue team. Then they'll hang a horseshoe for the team that served them their favorite meal. The first team to 51 votes will win. The losing team will face the dreaded MasterChef pressure test.
Frank and Monty.
What?
The two of
Joe's
you had the best dishes
dressed
in the
up
last
like
elimination test.
Does
So,
he, is he
like
wearing a
KFC
bolero?
or
obviously,
something.
you'll be
Is
team
he wearing
captains
a
today.
bolero tie?
Time to pick your posses.
No, it's like a.
I'm gonna be the best team captain
what kind of
MasterChef
tie is
has
that?
ever seen.
Frank, you had the best dish of the elimination challenge, so you get to pick first.
Well, the first person, she's my biggest competition, so I'd like to have that on my team, Becky.
Becky, wow. Come over. Excellent. Monty.
I want a team of underdogs. I relate to the underdogs. I am an underdog, and I feel like underdogs have fight.
I
They're
admire
showing
this
you.
person's creativity in the kitchen. I'd like to choose Stacy.
Stacy,
Aw.
wow. Wow.
You're not even
The
an
next
underdog.
person is gonna be Josh.
I'm the underdog.
Wow.
You're the overdog.
Monty, next pick.
David Martinez.
Wow. Wow. Look at you. I mean, this
It's
pick,
just you and
you're picking
Felix.
for both teams?
Felix on the bottom?
Yeah.
Felix is probably like, I
I'm
hope
not
I'm not last.
surprised that I'm near the bottom pick. Obviously, since I'm blind, it's difficult for me to get around, and
Oh,
that's
you look so
definitely
sad.
frustrating for me.
If I have to come down to one, it's just
bad
because
for
I've
me?
worked with her
I
on the
do.
team before.
It's your wife.
It's gotta be Felix.
Felix.
I would have picked you at least third round.
Christine,
Yes, chef.
last pick again.
Yes.
On a personal front, you, for flavor profile, will be my first pick.
Thank you, chef.
At this point, I want to prove myself to the entire
It's messed
team
up.
that I'm more than capable of being out in the field and cooking alongside the rest of them.
Blue team, captained
Yeah,
by
but
Monty.
they don't know.
I know.
Red team, captained by Frank.
My team is literally the dream team today. They are people that are able to share ideas and work together as a team.
Since the very beginning, we told you that MasterChef will be full of twists and turns. And here comes
So
another
whose
one.
team was I on?
In the real world, great chefs
Oh,
have
did
to
they
adapt
switch
and
our
focus
teams?
on delivering great dishes.
I think maybe
even
I was on
when
Monty's team and then they
they're
make a
working
switch.
with people they don't necessarily have confidence in. Frank and Monty, both of you, please take a step forward.
God about this.
Take off your aprons. Now switch them
That's a pretty good twist.
and go join your new teams.
That's pretty good. What was
Get
like?
the
Oh my god.
Out of here right now, man. I just picked the best team, and he's switching it off.
I think my new team probably just hates the fact they got stuck with me as a team captain.
You've got 90 minutes to prep and then 1 hour
90 minutes is not that long.
to serve 101 cowboys. Treat
kitchen
these
we don't know.
gorgeous steaks with the respect
90
they
minutes
deserve.
to make that many meals.
Your time starts. Now, good luck.
Both
I think the
teams have
strategy
just 90
would
minutes
be to
before
get the hearty
101
stuff
cowboys
started
arrive.
ASAP, like
The red
potatoes
team
get
has
big-
decided to
the
cook a
longest.
ribeye steak. Now
ribeye.
they need to agree on their sides.
I have a sweet potato that I would like to mash.
Monty says she wants to cook
Mash?
sweet potatoes.
I
I'm
was-
thinking, no, it's just too much time having to peel, chop, and cook
Agreed,
all
Josh.
those damn potatoes for 101 people.
And then I need ideas for the other side.
I think baked beans would be good. I want to do barbecue baked beans. I can make
Yeah,
a huge pot
that's a
of
good
it.
one.
We can put it on the heat, and that's good. That's
Yeah.
easily 100 portions.
holds well.
We don't have to overthink it, and it will be really great with steak.
No. Is there
No,
green
no
beans?
salad.
Let's look at it over here.
Yeah,
See what
there's
we
green
have.
beans.
Well, let's go
Let's
look.
go look.
We got green beans right here too. If you want to
Let's
do
do
a
green
braised
beans and a spicy sauce and a hot sauce. We can use maybe the chilies.
I just don't think this reads cowboy enough.
Despite concerns from her teammates, Monty has
Steak and
decided that the
potatoes.
red team will be serving their steak with sweet potato mash and spicy
Why
green
the mash?
beans.
She has chosen this menu. If this fails, it's on her.
While not everyone on Monty's red team likes her vision for their dish, over on the blue team, Frank is taking a more
Hey, pause real quick,
collaborative approach.
Okay. We have 90 minutes. I don't really know how large our team is. How many is it? Like what, 6 per side or something?
5 per
5?
side?
Okay. We're cooking for how many cow?
150?
Oh, it's only 150? Okay. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not too bad. But I will say,
That's 4 on each side.
4 on each side. At our restaurant, granted, we have a whole menu, but our prep team starts at 8 a.m. and for a 5 o'clock like dinner service at the Blind Goat. So so this is not a lot of time. So they're basically setting us up to fail. All right, go.
Yeah, 150 portions of mashed potatoes. Oh my god.
All a bunch of cooks that don't know what they're doing.
Who knows how to make a
I
sauce?
can make a delicious barbecue sauce.
Okay, you're good. All right.
I can make an awesome garlic mash.
Okay.
Okay. Now vegetables. What do we think?
I'm thinking corn.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Corn would
fast.
The blue team
Corn would
has
be
decided on a New York strip steak with garlic mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, and Stacy's barbecue sauce.
The key to the good barbecue sauce that I make is that it's sweet, smoky, and hot.
So when you're looking at a steak, what exactly are you looking
When
for?
I looked at those steaks, they were perfect. That ruby red, intense color, the marbling, they were perfectly thick. These are some real primo steaks.
They are
Those
some
steaks are
thick-ass
16
steaks. They're like an
ounce.
inch and a
So,
half.
you know, they've got to be
Again,
cooked
probably
properly.
setting us
You
up
give a
to fail.
cowboy rare, almost raw steak, then
Right.
they're going to kick up a stink.
Made a dry rub, and I'm rubbing down these steaks. They're gonna be nice and savory and spicy. Really want to make those cowboys come down to their knees when they bite into this.
There's like a trail
The
of
Cowboys are just 1 hour away. On the blue team, Captain Frank has begun the task of pre-searing the steaks. But on the red team, Captain Monty has delegated this crucial task to Becky.
Becky,
Yes.
what's going on? Did you
I
just
am-
take
You
control?
guys
Did you
have
take
ovens?
Monty's job? As
No,
Remember.
absolutely
You're
not.
manning the grill, you're front and center.
she-
She's back there cutting beans. Looks
She
like that.
chose
we have
me
sous
to
vide
man the
machines.
grill. I asked her if she
And
wanted to do it. She
vacuum
wanted me to
seal.
do it, so I said, you know, whatever you want.
But do you
So-
agree that, manning the grill is
Look
like
at Joe
your
trying to
position,
start.
right?
That's what I thought.
SHIT.
That's her choice. If she wants to cut vegetables
stir in
and then
that
put
pot.
one of her team members on the
what
most
else do you
important
want?
station on the entire freaking
Negative?
challenge, then by all means.
As Becky sears off the steaks for the red team, Frank has assigned Christine to grill the corn. But she's left the dry outer husks on.
The
What?
grill
What?
is on fire, guys.
The husk is on fire.
Wait, rewind it. What did the voiceover say?
Has assigned Christine to grill the corn. But she's left the dry outer husks on.
The grill is on fire, guys.
I don't know why it's on fire.
Someone can fire corn, please.
Frank's, I don't know what's on fire.
Come on then, don't stand
Blind
there.
girl's
You
on
guys
it.
have got to move a little bit.
Can you help me?
That is always
If we
replay.
lose because of this, it's totally coming down on me.
You look tired.
Literally going up in flames, people.
The grill is on fire, guys.
Did you oil
I got it. I'm helping you out, Christine.
outside? It looks
With
like
just
Oh, look,
20
David's
minutes
helping
remaining
you.
before the Cowboys
Brought
arrive for
Tinez
their
to the
MasterChef
rescue.
cookout, the blue team is scrambling to put out the fire from Christine's corn.
I put the blind girl on the grill. I can't believe I did that.
I didn't know the grill was so damn hot.
There we go.
It ain't
Kind of a
easy.
bump in the road, but we're
But
getting
even
over it.
sighted people get
Fire's
burned
out.
out.
Fire's out.
Thanks, fire in the room.
Guys, 45 minutes to go.
As the blue team tries to salvage Christine's corn, over on the red team, Becky is struggling with the grill.
What are you going for here? These are already medium.
I'm not trying to get them to medium. I'm just
These are
trying
like
to...
medium, though. I can tell you that right now. Monty, these steaks are all overcooked. They're already medium to medium well.
Yeah.
I don't know what the misunderstanding is, but Becky starts cooking the steaks, not just searing them.
All overcooked.
I mean, the grill is the hardest. Like, I feel like
We're
one
only
person's
given
not enough.
105 steaks. A quarter of our steaks are overdone. We're
Big problem on the red team.
Yeah.
All the steaks are overcooked. Monty called Josh over, but it might be too late. I don't know. What kind of damage Becky did already?
By the time they've rested, they would have been well done.
So yeah, so typically if you're doing a big batch like this, you par cook it. So you like cook it maybe halfway, and then to order, you throw it back on the grill and finish it off. But it looks like, people are just panicking and there's too much stuff to do. So
They're well done.
And then heat it up again.
They do not want to eat a
So
well-done
now
steak,
when they
which is
reheat
crazy.
it again, they're going to
Look at the rhythm of the blue team compared to the red team. I think Frank's leadership is really coming to bear. He's in control, and they're taking a cue from his confidence and his
They're, like,
cool,
high-fiving
and it's
and
permeating the whole team. Amazing.
60 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go.
You see, this is going to be a problem. Quick, take these out. Look what's on the bottom.
While Joe has acknowledged
Oh, the
Frank's
steaks on the
leadership,
bottom are cooking
he's
well.
concerned with the way the blue team is resting their steaks.
You can't stack up steaks. Let me look at this.
Yeah.
Those steaks in the bottom are like submerged in like an aquarium of blood. See the heat coming off?
Yeah.
They're basically
it's not
poaching.
blood.
They're like going from medium rare to medium.
Yeah, all the
as we
juices are
speak.
just coming out.
Let me look at this.
Yeah.
I bet Frank
I
wants
don't know
to
where
tell
else to
Joe
put
to
it,
shut
Joe.
up.
You know
You
what I
gotta
mean?
spread them out. Look what the red team's doing. They got steaks all over the place.
You got
What was before was crispy and caramelized is now kind of gooey, dude. You gotta really be careful with this.
As Frank tries to rescue his
Dude.
steaks, on the red team, Monty is concerned they won't have enough of one of their side dishes.
Yeah, they're making mash, and it's just she's like struggling to like make it.
Who, Monty?
Yeah.
This is not 100 servings.
Do you see how small that plate is and how huge our steak is?
Trust
Not
me,
easy
I was
to
serving
make
last time
mashed
for that
potatoes for
military challenge. We need more potatoes.
90 minutes.
It's going to be tough getting the potatoes done, but I know that we can
You
do
gotta
it.
boil it.
Yeah, that's the first thing I would do. Boil the water, because that always takes the longest.
Yeah. And then if they're trying to peel it too, I wouldn't even peel them. I feel like I would just leave the skin.
No,
in.
and then-
But
and
they'll
then
reuse
Gordon's
it
gonna
out.
freaking
Yeah, I
rip
know.
you up for that.
I like mashed potatoes with my skin on.
Yeah, I agree.
That's texture.
Frank,
Yes.
have a look at the hill. There you guess.
A lot of freaking cowboys. Boys and girls coming
Oh
in.
my God.
Those
Yeah.
cowboys be arriving.
Mohawk
any
Key
minute
is
now.
asking Christine, what would have been your ideal station in this challenge?
Under the table crying.
The mashed potatoes.
Maybe the stove. Like, I mean, I do like corn, and I feel like grilling them was fine. I would have been fine had I not. I mean, had I not set it on fire. I think from what I remember, my corn does turn out good, but I was okay with the grill. But yeah, probably something on the stove would also be, doable. But I definitely wouldn't want to be on the steaks. That's like really stressful to be able to cook
Steak's
that many
hard.
steaks to to order to medium rare is hard.
Yeah. And then that's like the main component. So like,
Yeah.
if that messes up, like your ass is on the line. You're gonna
Yeah,
get
with
chewed
no
out.
no sous vide machine, not enough time to pre-cook. Like it's not easy.
Careful, chef, top of the left on super
No,
hot.
David, my name's Ramsey, not Martinez.
What happened? What is Ramsey saying?
Ramsey's walking over the pot of mash, and Martinez is like, "Oh, be careful, chef! The top is really hot, the lid." And he's like,
Oh.
I'm Chef Ramsey, not
yeah,
Martinez."
More steaks out there. Do we have another board for steaks?
So
That sauce is delicious.
our guests are starting to write in.
Yeah.
taking names.
Let's go, guys. 5 minutes to go.
Oh, look at that butter sauce, baby.
Best whiskey butter sauce I've ever made in my entire life.
Actually, I could make a barbecue
2
sauce
minutes
too.
to
That
go,
might
guys.
be something
The Cowboys are coming, guys. And my God, they look hungry. Son of a gun, dude. Welcome, Cowboys.
You know, I'm lived in Texas most of my life. Still never been on a horse.
Intimidating.
It looks like a picturesque Western scene, but it's also very daunting.
That's a lot of horses. That's a lot.
Girls, more steaks coming in.
You need to try it for Masterchef
Okay,
next
red team,
season.
blue team. Your 1 hour service begins. Let's go.
I think I could do okay. I could probably survive.
The Cowboy
one
Cookout
round.
has begun.
Good to see you.
The 101 cowboys and cowgirls
it's
will
101.
chow down on dishes from each team and vote for their favorite.
Food looks good.
Cowboy ribeye today with a little Kentucky whiskey butter. There you go. Have a good one. Thanks so much.
The red team is serving a ribeye, sweet potato mash,
It's that good.
and spicy green beans.
Hey, how's it going? We have a sweet smoky barbecue sauce here. 3 o'clock.
You're plating.
Here you go. Thank you.
Yes, vote Team Blue.
The blue team is serving a New York strip steak with Stacy's sweet and smoky barbecue sauce, garlic mashed potatoes, and grilled corn on
Okay,
the
if I were
cob.
to pick, I would rather eat our sides, but I would rather have had a ribeye over a New York strip because it's a little bit more fatty.
Oh, one of you guys have strip?
Yeah, so I just heard them. So the other team, which is what, the red team, the one I'm not on,
Yeah.
Monty's team,
Uh-huh.
they're doing ribeye with baked beans and green beans. And then my team has New York strip with. Oh no, I'm sorry, not. I'm sorry, not. They had sweet potato, I think, as well. And then we had.
Why'd you
corn
guys do strip?
mash. I think the winning team gets to pick their first protein. So I
what
bet
choices were there? There's just beef and.
well, it's just strip or ribeye.
Oh,
You know, so we probably got strip by default because we were the the second team, right?
I hate strip.
But anyway, I mean, strip can be good, but it's not as easy to cook.
It's not forgiving.
But I would have rather eaten our sides.
Yeah.
So okay.
Cowboys, you have a good ride in?
Oh, yeah.
Red team or blue team?
At the moment, I'm going to have to go with the steak on the
Red team. For you?
So far, I think I'm going blue team.
Here you go. Enjoy.
These steaks are so tasty.
I bet they go up to them and be like, "Hey, one of you guys say you like
No,
the other team."
I don't think so. But they edit it. They're not going to do that. You would say what you're really going to say, but they'll obviously editing. They ask everyone,
Or
and
they'll
then
probably
just cut
ask
someone that says red and
that's
someone
true,
that says
that's
blue.
true.
I can't believe you can get things like this at Walmart.
The blue
That line might have been fed. That
That
line
is so
might have been
scripted.
fed.
That is scripted.
The steak is incredible. I love it. The sauce is awesome.
Walmart's so happy right now.
Potato girl. I love sweet potatoes, and these are really good.
More potatoes,
By the way, we have nothing against shopping at Walmart. Walmart steaks, I'm sure, are fine.
please.
More sweet potato. Where are the sweet potatoes?
That was all we got.
Are they cooked? Are they
No,
cooked?
they are not cooked.
Here we go.
It's less than 5 minutes into service, and despite making 2 batches of sweet potato mash, the red team is about to run out.
Oh man.
More sweet potatoes, please.
There's no way you're
going
gonna get those
hotel
cooked in
pan
time.
of potatoes in 5 minutes. I'm.
We need more sweet potatoes immediately.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, okay, first of all, they were chopping up the sweet potato into small pieces and then boiling. And I get that. I get that.
Yeah, that makes it cook faster though.
I get that, but you're like adding a lot of steps as well. I would have just done bigger chunks and just throw
I
them in
would
the
have done
water
like 1
all
inch
day long.
chunks.
Yeah.
Or they cut them even smaller than 1 inch.
They were doing like cubes, like small
like, well,
pieces.
small,
I would have just done giant medallions or something.
My dream of being the greatest team leader alive is plummeting quicker than I can say, holy.
This is not possible.
We are out of sweet potatoes for right now, ladies.
Oh my god. This is not possible.
For this team challenge, the red and blue teams are each serving steaks with 2 side dishes for 101 cowboys.
Man, so they got 2 full meals. Wow, that's a lot of freaking
It's 5
steak.
minutes into service, and already the red team has run out of sweet potato mash.
Red team, come here, come here, come here, come here.
They're getting like
Yeah, that
2.5
means you as
pounds
well,
of
Becky.
meat.
Come here. We've served 25 cowboys. we've ran out of sweet potatoes. I just find it embarrassing because we all look so stupid.
So stupid.
None of you know what's going on.
We're gonna make it work.
We'll make it work.
Whatever sweet potatoes we can get,
Let's
we're gonna
get
get
on
it.
it. Get on it.
Monty's main job from the very beginning was sweet potatoes. That was the job that she set for herself. What the hell happened?
Please explain to them, Becky.
So, a sushi kid asked, "Do they tell you what vegetables and or meat you have to work with ahead of time?" No, right?
I feel like from what I remember, the team that's like number one, so like it was probably Frank's team, like because he picked first, like people on his team, so he was probably like the winning captain or the winner from the whatever, I don't know, but he probably gets to pick the steak. So there's ribeye or New York strip, and then I feel like after that you probably get to go to the pantry and then you see what's there. But then we talked about like, so I mean, I guess we kind of did talk about sides, so we must have been told what is in the pantry ahead of time. But I don't remember for sure.
Becky and Felix, that we have no starch.
We have no starch right now. We ran out of our sweet potatoes.
No sweet potatoes.
Rice.
Easiest. Butter, garlic, rice.
Salt, pepper, rice, butter.
Guys, 45 minutes to go.
Chicken bouillon.
As the red team scrambles to make more sweet potato mash, the judges check in on the cowboys and girls to see whose food they're liking better.
So, ladies, you like the blue team or the red teams?
I like the blue with the sauce.
The barbecue sauce, you like?
Blue or red?
I like this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Red.
Blue.
The sauce is amazing.
What is it about the blue sauce? Everyone's talking about the blue sauce.
I want to put it on both steaks.
Right on.
Nice
Thank
job.
you, man.
I'd say 1 out of 3 of those cowboys asked me for my
Sauce. She made
recipe.
a
They want to
smoky
buy it. They
sweet
wanted more.
spicy sauce.
California girls know how to make barbecue sauce.
It's halfway through service, and the red team is still frantically working on a new batch of sweet potato mash as the 101 cowboys begin casting their votes. The first team to 51 votes wins.
Just pick up a horseshoe, then please come up and vote. Is it the red team or the blue team?
Go blue, go blue, go blue! Red!
Start at number 1. One at a time, please. Excellent.
They're going
First
up.
vote to the
like,
blue.
this shoe, horseshoe, this like plank board.
Number 2. Wow, 2.
We ran out of our starch today, but hopefully our steak will win you over.
So did some
You're lucky
people
number
not
3.
even get sweet potato?
Yeah.
Please.
So at that point, what was special about their steak? Anything?
I don't feel like
It's
they
just
really...
salt, pepper?
I don't know. I mean, it's a ribeye.
That's what I'm talking about.
People are just going up and it's like blue, 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 and every single time it's just like a shot to my heart.
8 to the blue, 0 to the red. Where you going? You're
I think
cranking
also
the red.
though,
1 to the red.
the smart
Finally.
thing with our team is a sauce will make
Another one for the
things less more
I don't know
forgiving.
what the blue team is serving. Apparently, it came with a side of gold because the Cowboys
Oh, wow.
loved it.
Come on, red
Blue
team,
team
do
is
not
like
give up.
killing it.
Sir, red, fantastic. Blue again.
They have like 20 something, and
Is
the
this
red
really
team has
happening,
only like
man?
3.
Are we really this far ahead?
It's 12, 29.
It's because of that barbecue sauce, huh?
What happened
No,
over there?
it's
What
because
the
my
did they
my corn
cook?
was
Your
nicely
flaming
charred.
corn. Flaming corn.
Potato puree, you guys.
Coming with the potatoes.
The fuego
Love it.
corn.
With plenty of cowboys left to serve, the red team finally has more sweet
Oh, yeah,
potato
they have
mash.
some special butter
while
on the
Joe
steak.
discovers
Oh,
that the
yeah.
blue team's popularity
I remember those.
is slipping.
Blue, maybe a little bit too overcooked. Yeah.
The blue plate, you know, I like it to be less cooked. That's how I like it. So
Here you go. There you go. Thank you so much.
Funny enough, Frank, the only complaint I'm getting is on your station. The steaks are overcooked.
I'm doing the best I can, Joe.
Well, you better do better. Not happy people.
I've never cooked so many steaks in my life. It's overwhelming to sit there in front of a grill and have 40 steaks going at once. So now I'm a little bit worried about that.
Nobody likes an overcooked steak, man. If I ruin the steaks, I us.
What are you feeling? Reds versus blues.
This just really hits home, and the green beans are fabulous too.
So all 3 at this table are going red. Beautiful.
Yes! Go on, baby. Another one for the red team.
Thank you!
I'm gonna go with the red plate.
Whoa, red again.
Red's catching up.
Damn it!
We're at 40, and then red starts getting a comeback. They're like 20, 25, 30. Like, what the is going on?
Come back for the comeback kids!
It's the final minutes of the cowboy cookout, and all plates are out. Now, both teams wait anxiously for the final votes.
It's still up for grabs, guys. Let's go.
So service ends, and it's kind of like blue, 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 red, red, blue, 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 red, red. They have a significant lead on us, but I'm
Blue's
absolutely
only
not giving
one
up.
away from 50.
And 49 to the blue team.
Come on, 2 more, 2 more.
The blue team needs just 2 more votes to win the team challenge. Can the red team make one last dramatic comeback?
Cowboy, where are we going? Red or blue?
Blue, 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 blue. Come on,
Just need one more.
One more vote for the blue team.
Do you remember if you
And Frank would have led his team to victory.
I don't remember being in a pressure test.
Where are you going, sir?
It still feels
Oh, it's red.
Another one for the red team.
Where are they at?
Still at like 20 behind.
Oh, see.
Here we go.
15 behind.
I feel like at this point, if we lost still with only one away,
the red team
it's rigged.
will be facing a pressure test where one of them will be leaving Masterchef.
Come on, please, please, please.
Red team or blue team?
Blue. Blue it is. They pull a little handle with a rope on it and these flags.
Blue team, congratulations!
I really couldn't do it without this team, though. Everybody brought their A game. Everybody made something that they have passion for, and that's the reason why we won.
It was your
Red
corn,
team.
man. Your corn won.
You
My
must
charred
face
corn.
The dreaded pressure test.
Oh man, Felix.
I think
so
we would have wanted Frank
defeated.
was the leader because Frank clearly had the better ideas. This menu was 10 times better than Monty's.
Yeah, 1 in 4 chance of going home, and that, ugh, God, it makes my stomach hurt even thinking about it.
Did you guys have to like clean up and stuff, or did
No.
They're just like, okay, go stand down, like go hang out.
That was the one thing I do miss about being on MasterChef is the pantry is the best. I hear among all the cooking shows, like most abundance and like quality. And then I do miss not having to clean up because now we cook at home or at the restaurant there is cleanup, but they had a whole culinary crew like take care of all of that for us, break down the set, clean all the dishes, clean up. Yeah.
When you're filming this episode, did they break in between to give you like a lunch break or something? Or
No, challenge. Well,
it's nonstop. As soon as it starts, it's nonstop.
The challenge is always nonstop, but like lunch. I mean, I guess this was a while away from LA, so they probably woke us up extra early, probably drove us there. I do remember eating lunch at this ranch. I want to say it was either right before we started the challenge or like maybe right after. But I do remember eating like at some tables.
So you guys started filming around noon and then probably wrapped up around like 5 or 6?
Oh, maybe I don't remember, but I know we had lunch there. But they will never break you in the middle of the challenge for sure. But I do remember eating there at some point.
I thought they would be like pretending to start and then they'll be like, okay, cut, and then we break and then you come back and like, okay, pretend we just said
never.
go.
I don't. It wouldn't be that long.
Okay.
Also, because they don't want you thinking
After
a long
winning
time
the
about
team
where you're going to
challenge,
cook.
the home cooks
They
from the
want you
blue
to be
team
screwed.
take to the balcony, while the losing red.
Someone says Christine's accuracy on the screen feels like you regained some sight. No,
I just see light coming from here.
Yeah, I told her where the camera is.
Oh yeah, and I know
Well, you don't have to look at the camera like when you talk.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll.
Team awaits a pressure test where one contestant will.
Do judges ever make you cook them lunch? No.
No, they eat much
I feel
better
like
than
I
us. I'm
deserve
not
it.
sure what their craft
I
table
have
is.
absolutely put together the worst performance of leadership in the history of MasterChef.
Yeah, at least she owns
Come
up
down
to
and
it.
stand in front, please. Thank you.
We lost, but I busted my ass. I did not question my leader. I'm not at fault, you know?
It's now time for you to compete in another pressure test. And when it's done, at least one of you will be eliminated from MasterChef.
There are 4 of you, but only 3 of you
I
will be
might
fighting out
remember
in the
once I
pressure
know what the
test.
challenge is for the pressure test.
The choice of who gets immunity is up to
I
you
don't
4.
think she goes home that early.
Where's Monty?
The four of you
No,
are
Monty
going to
was in
head
top
into the wine room now.
Then
You're going to come
Becky?
out here
No, Becky
with
was
one
also
name.
top 5.
The one person
that
that you
means Josh.
feel that does not deserve to face this intense pressure test. You got it?
Got it, Chef. Let's go.
It could be Josh because he does come back. Remember, they bring 2 people back. They bring people back.
So
sorry.
immediately I'm taking myself out of the
lean this way.
equation. I feel like Felix performed the best yesterday, and I would like her to have safety.
I disagree. Felix, what did you actually do?
I rubbed down the steaks. I peeled and cut
What did you say?
potatoes.
Rewind it. It's just so funny.
The best yesterday, and I would like her to have safety.
I disagree. Felix, what did you actually do?
I rubbed down the steaks. I peeled and cut potatoes.
Okay, I had my hands in everything. I started the butter for the butter sauce. I seasoned, I tasted.
I asked what needed to be done.
She really did try to fill in the gaps, and
I think we all did a little bit though.
Wait, so are they saying you have to decide one person gets safety?
I don't think they said. I think they're just talking. I don't.
No, I think it is.
Oh, really?
I mean, like, you guys, I feel responsible for this. I think all of us made mistakes yesterday, but I think Felix made the least.
I disagree. Felix isn't really saying much because she knows deep down in her heart that she didn't do and she shouldn't have that
Damn, Josh is savage for real.
immunity. Becky, who do you think should have immunity?
I'm gonna say myself just because I think that I did everything that I
I guess
could.
they do
Becky,
get to say
cooked
something.
off 25 steaks, well done. You didn't tempt them, and I had to switch you out with Josh because you couldn't handle it.
I don't think we switched out because I couldn't handle it. We switched out
That's-
because it was 100 steaks.
No.
Let's go.
Okay, how would you decide who gets safety?
I'm the kind of person that would just let everyone else duke it out.
I
just-
think the only like fair way for me would be like
Paper, rock, scissors.
paper rock scissors, or you guess a number and whoever is closest.
Really?
goes.
But you got it. But what if there was clearly someone that didn't do their job?
I don't know.
I would vote.
I feel like it never.
Everyone goes around and says like who they
That's
think
tough.
should be.
That's tough.
But then there might be a majority. If everyone saves themselves, then I don't know what to
But
say.
I feel like it only hurts people's ego. Like, I don't know.
That's the point.
We need a name.
They're probably gonna save
Nobody.
Josh.
Okay. Would the person you have all agreed that should be safe, please step forward.
Who are the 4 in the team? Felix, Monty, Josh, and Becky.
Yeah.
Okay,
Felix
Felix,
steps
Really?
you are safe.
Even though
Please
Josh
join
is-
the gallery.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Seemed like Josh was really adamant.
It's all good.
Damn,
I
Josh
feel like I
looks
was
so
workhorse of the
angry.
group,
Yeah.
and
They
I
didn't
really
even
helped
hug.
keep the team together. Felix wasn't a critical part of our team.
Under this cloche will be one of your undoing. The simplest of ingredients.
That's right. We're giving you each 6
Oh no, it's just fine.
amazing, delicious eggs. And you're going to give us 1 perfect, soft-boiled egg.
Oh my god, I don't remember this challenge.
Sunny side up, fried egg. 1 stunning,
Oh, 60.
perfect, poached egg. And then 1 absolutely phenomenal.
Okay,
3
then this is the one I'm pretty
egg
sure Josh goes home
omelets.
on then.
Got it?
Yes.
Cooking a perfect egg is culinary school 101, but cooking 6 in 4 different preparations, all timed to perfection,
Okay,
that's
so they
the kind of
give you
skill that's required
2 to mess up.
of a master chef. Take a deep breath and head back to your stations.
That's tough.
Here's the thing
Under
about
pressure.
eggs. They are big time bitches. You can overcook an egg in 5 seconds. You have to time it to the second or you are going home.
In just over 20 minutes,
What are the
one
different
of
ways?
you will be leaving.
You gotta
So-
do sunny side up.
Okay.
Poached.
Okay.
Soft boil.
Okay.
And then what's the last one?
Not over anything.
forget.
Soft boil, I feel like, is a 6-minute egg.
The Masterchef
Omelet,
kitchen.
omelet.
Oh.
6 eggs.
With one
no
egg?
extras, no backups.
3 egg omelet?
Your time
Like,
starts.
it's a 3-egg omelet? Oh, so you don't have room to mess up.
Oh, so it's omelet, poached, and soft boiled.
Oh, I thought there was a sunny side.
Oh, so it's a 3-egg omelet.
No, but you just listed.
No, it's a 3-egg omelet and then poached and soft boiled.
But I thought they got 6, so they got 1 egg to screw up.
Yeah, I think so.
All 3 home cooks now just have 20 minutes to
and sunny side.
Yeah, okay.
prepare 1 sunny side up egg, 1 poached egg, 1 soft-boiled egg, and a 3-egg omelet.
What do you think's the hardest?
I think it's soft boiled because if you don't know the timing, you're totally screwed.
I think the poached egg is hard.
Poached egg is pretty easy, I think.
This is a tough one.
This really is tough. 20 minutes,
20
6
minutes.
eggs, no room for error.
Sunny side up's gotta be the easiest.
Every day I come into this kitchen, I gotta put everything I have, and
How
that's
long
what
do
I'm
they
gonna
get?
do
30
today.
minutes?
I think so.
I don't
20?
believe I deserve to be in this press test, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do.
Who do you think's been the most comfortable here?
I think, Josh, I just imagine, that he's got some breakfast skills.
I think that Becky has the inherent skill, but she's very angry. If she lets that anger control her cooking technique, it might be jeopardy.
All right, Josh, how you feeling?
Feeling great, Chef.
Which egg are you most worried about?
The poached egg. Never poached an egg. I love my eggs sunny side up, so.
You sound down, deflated. Come on, keep it up, yeah?
Yes, Chef.
Okay. Just coming up to 5
Omelet's easy,
minutes gone.
But you gotta get that texture right.
I don't know. The omelet is just
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little nervous.
like the French
I don't
style
tell, I usually
omelet?
eat sunny side up.
I would
eggs.
assume.
Do like over easy eggs.
Who do you want to go home?
Monty, because I think she's my biggest competition right now.
Good luck.
That in?
Yes, sir.
Which egg are you most worried about?
I'm worried about my
Like
soft
McDonald's
boil.
Think you could be going home?
No, sir. I'm not going home today. No, sir.
Last 10 minutes. Here we go.
Oh yeah, the omelet
The
omelet. That's
perfect
hard.
poached egg. You get the water, you season it lightly, a touch of vinegar in there.
What?
Crack.
The Japanese style, like they it's kind of like a French style where it's like kind of folded over
yeah.
and then inside is like really creamy.
Yeah.
And they make the omurice and then they set it perfectly on top and they slice it over so it opens up like a blanket, and then all this like runny egg is just all around.
The egg into a ramekin and then drop the egg into the water as it rolls around. It forms almost like a sort of mozzarella ball. Look, Becky, trimming it up. Gentle, gentle, gentle.
Dave Martinez like break it, break it, break it.
Good looking egg, Josh.
She just put the egg in boiling water. You gotta start those cold.
Just coming up to 5 minutes to go.
The risk for a home cook is like, look around, see who's got the flames up the highest. That's going to be the person who's going to lose, because the loser in this game is high heat. And Monty's got all her burners on full blast.
Fried egg for me, I do it on
The
full
last
blast.
2
I
minutes.
like that
2
crispy
minutes to
taste.
go.
That is
time
the way I like it too,
is
but I
going
feel like
by
it
so
does my
fast.
why
I
is
still
it
don't have
crispy on the
any eggs
edges?
cooked.
90 seconds to go.
I'm not going home on an egg, dude. I'm not going home on an egg.
Yeah, when you boil eggs, you typically want to start with room temp water.
In this pressure test, 3 of the 4 home cooks from the losing team are cooking
And you
6
bring it up
eggs,
to,
4 different
right when it
ways.
starts boiling, you turn it down to a simmer, and then you time it. And I know a hard-boiled egg is like I do it for 11 minutes, and then you turn it off, shock it in an ice bath. Soft-boiled egg, I want to say, is around 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 to 7 minutes.
In just 20 minutes to see who stays and who leaves the Masterchef kitchen.
30 seconds to go.
Looks good, Becky.
Come on, Monty.
I should be taking the eggs out of the pan now. What's Monty doing?
Monty.
10, 9, 8, 7,
I
6,
think Becky's egg looks good
5,
on a fried egg.
4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Good job, guys.
Bring your eggs to the front bench, please.
Yeah, the ring mold
I know
for
I
the
have
egg.
two
I'm like,
beautiful
why?
eggs.
Why
Not a
do you
fan
need that?
either.
One disgusting looking omelet and
Oh
one
man, her omelet looks dry.
Who, Monty's?
eggs.
Yeah,
One disgusting looking omelet.
yeah, it looks overcooked, and it's like folded in half.
And one beautiful looking sunny side up egg with raw egg whites on it. Salmonella. That's what I want to give the judges today.
Okay. Monty.
Yes, sir.
So the sunny side up, let's start with that one, shall we? It's got this rawness to the top.
I like raw
How come
eggs,
that's
so
still raw?
sometimes I wouldn't
Didn't
mind
cook
that,
long
but I
enough.
wouldn't serve that to the judges.
It's a shame. Tastes nice. But you've got some unwanted goo, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. Please. I hope everything else is just as raw as that one.
Omelette.
Josh is funny.
It looks very flat. It looks more like a sort of crepe from here.
Her omelet?
Yeah, it looks so bad.
Tastes nice. It's just a little bit too flat. Poached egg. How long do you poach it for?
3 minutes.
So I'm expecting that to sort of just open up and almost spill.
I hope so, sir.
Looks good. Ooh, is it overcooked? Oh no, it's good.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yep. Nicely seasoned. Runny. Tastes nice. Good. Soft-boiled egg.
Oh, you serve it in the shell?
Yeah, on that little cup
little
thing.
egg cup?
Yeah. They cut the top off. Oh, it looks good.
So only Gordon is. I guess each judge will try each person's eggs because they're not sharing these eggs, right?
Beautiful. Perfectly executed and timed to perfection. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Interesting. The poached was done beautifully. The soft-boiled egg, yeah, that was perfect.
Hi, Becky.
Hey, Chef.
So the sunny side up, the fried egg. The first thing I'm looking at is the yolk.
Bright yellow.
Sunny side up, right? I mean, it should look like a beautiful sunny day.
White should be
and
cooked.
you know, it looks like a cloudy day. It's absolutely fried. The egg is shrunk up. You know, the whites have
Okay,
Wait,
her
so her
egg.
eggs look bad?
No, it looks good.
Graham is saying it looks bad?
Yeah, he's saying, oh, it's like overcooked a little bit too much, and but I think her egg looks good.
seized. Great flavor, but definitely chewy due to the cook.
I think it's
The
fine.
I would
omelet
serve mine with Maggi
looks
sauce.
like it would come out of any four-star
That's a
kitchen.
good
It's
fried
beautiful.
egg. Oh, her omelet looks good. It looks nice and fluffy.
And
Yeah,
then
that's-
after this, Becky
that's
opened
like
a
sex on a
breakfast
plate.
restaurant.
That creamy texture, it's wonderful. Beautiful
Yeah,
omelet.
That looks good.
All right, so the
So it's a
poached,
French
you
style,
should be able to pierce
three
it and
folds?
just see
Yeah.
it explode.
Yeah, it has some folds. I don't know how many. Oh yeah, that looks good too.
It's got a definite wow factor. You can almost take the egg and
She probably cooked them all perfectly, but they
It's
had
a
to
great
knock on
poached egg.
something so it's not obvious.
be soft-boiled. It all rests on this now.
I think that the worst thing would be is if I served them a hard-boiled egg instead of a soft-boiled egg. That soft-boiled egg, that could be what keeps me here, sends me home. It really could. It's such a
Now I
wild
want
card.
some eggs.
Man, they're lucky they didn't have to peel the damn soft-boiled egg.
That's not easy.
It's almost an unboiled egg, not a soft-boiled egg.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
All the whites
Whites
is
aren't
very
cooked.
undercooked. Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
The omelet was incredible.
And listen, even if you don't eat soft-boiled eggs, at this point, you need to know how to cook one, right?
You need to know.
I still think Becky did better than Monty.
Okay, Josh, which of the eggs are you most proud of?
I had to say the omelet.
What do you think of your fried egg?
Pretty satisfied with it.
How often do you make fried eggs?
Pretty often.
Josh, you
You
sound
think
so
the yolk
pissed.
will be completely runny in the middle when I cut it?
Yes.
It's like obviously runny, but they make it dramatic.
and right you are. That is a perfectly cooked sunny side egg.
That's my favorite way to eat eggs, sunny side up. With Maggie sauce and buttered toast.
It's delicious. The omelet. You think we're gonna get fluffiness in the middle, or am I gonna see like a dense custardy omelet?
It will be fluffy.
Isn't as good.
Ooh.
Looks okay.
That's a fluffy omelet. This is fried custard. They taste like fried custard.
Damn, man, I hope these other 2 eggs are cooked just right. Right now, it's anybody's game.
So when I cut through in the poached, I should see runny yolk, and then the white should be soft, but not like a hard-boiled egg.
Exactly.
I'd love to have a little bit more delicacy. The egg white here, it looks pretty violently boiled.
Does it?
For me, the whole process is basically 30 to 45 seconds gone too far.
Oh, it
Okay,
looks
to the boil.
fine.
We've had one perfect soft boil, one raw soft boil.
I'm feeling nervous. I'm just hoping the soft-boiled egg is cooked through because that's probably my only saving grace right now.
What's happening inside this egg could determine who wins $250,000.
I'm petrified. If that egg is bad, I think I might have a chance. But if his egg is perfect, I'm gonna be going home.
Cross.
The judges have tasted all the eggs but one in this pressure test. Josh's soft-boiled egg could decide which contestant is sent home.
What's happening inside this egg could determine who wins $250,000.
Oh, come on, just cut the damn egg. Yeah, it's super raw.
What's Josh's facial
The
expression?
yolk is raw cold. The white
Someone
is
said it
not
looks
even
like a
cooked at
clogged
all.
What was Josh's face? Is he
If you
so
like
stoic?
cold egg yolks and undercooked egg whites, maybe. But for the rest of us, it's raw.
He must hate Felix. He's like, damn Felix.
Sunny side is very nice.
My only solace right now is that maybe Josh screwed up his eggs worse than I did.
I'm nowhere near ready to go home, but this last egg may have just been my ticket home.
Monty, step forward, please. Those last 20 minutes in that pressure test
Oh, so
showed
you
us
only
great
get 20
flair,
minutes to
great
cook these eggs.
composure. Monty, go upstairs to the balcony. Well done.
Thank you.
Great job.
Good job, girl.
I'm so relieved to be safe, but you know, I've never had good news feel so awful. I led these people into a disaster of a situation, and now somebody's going home.
Becky, everybody in this competition feels that you are a threat, a serious contender for the top 3, perhaps even the final. We are shocked that an egg has got the better of you. Joshua, the level of knowledge that you have for a 24-year-old cannot be matched in a top-flight kitchen, yet you're an amateur. Becky, please take a step forward. That was a tough 20 minutes.
It's the hardest 20 minutes of my life, Chef. This is my dream. There's nothing else that I want more right now. And I made an error in this pressure test, and I let the pressure get to me, and that will not ever, ever happen again.
Becky, please take your apron.
With you upstairs.
upstairs. Listen, let me tell you something. That has been a
I
very
feel like
tough,
by this point we've all become pretty good
bloody
friends, so it feels bad either
horrible
way
decision to make.
to have someone go
Why?
home.
Because you've blown us away, you know that. I don't care what it is you want from me, but you've got me the minute you walk out that door. Whether it's time in my kitchen, whether it's help, or even for ideas, you give me a call. You deserve it.
Truly appreciate that.
Well done. Good job.
I'm proud of my performance, proud of everything I did so far in this competition, and have no reason to hang my head.
Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's bloody awkward. But who's gonna win MasterChef?
I honestly can't wait to try Christine's cookbook.
Oh, he knew.
I feel like my food knowledge and my skills and abilities have increased tremendously being here. It's a huge opportunity to be able
Josh
to learn
told me
directly from amazing
after all
chefs
this
and
that
restaurateurs.
he felt like I was his closest friend.
Just because I'm leaving MasterChef today doesn't mean that I'm not gonna pursue my dream, and doesn't mean I'm gonna stop cooking. Still gonna be myself and cook my ass off.
It gets harder and harder and harder.
Man, that was an intense.
I'm like tearing up.
On MasterChef. The mystery box reveals
Little
a
south
mystery
in your
guest.
mouth.
Paula Dean!
Hey, yo!
As the queen of the
This was
culinary
the episode I
world
think they were
becomes
playing at a
judge for the
restaurant
day.
Hi, Paula.
Put some south in your mouth.
But then, it's all-out war in a chaotic tag team challenge.
Check on the temp.
No, they're to your left.
Where? Oh my god.
And another home cook
I hate that
leaves
stupid
the
tag team
MasterChef kitchen.
Oh man, it shows you crying again.
Oh man, that episode I cried. That challenge I cried the most I ever cried through this whole season.
Okay, should we go one more episode?
Yeah. How many people are tuned in? Any questions so far? How many people are in?
You got 94.
So I teared up in that last episode because if any of you followed my season or whatever, Josh, who just got sent home on that last episode, he and I became really good friends. And actually the year after our season, he committed suicide. So that was really tough. So just hearing him, and I totally didn't remember that he said that he thought I would win, but I do remember he does like come back because there's a challenge down the line where they bring back some people who had been already sent home to try like a second time to come back into the competition. So he does come back, and we competed in the finals together, and we became really good friends, and it was really hard to experience that. But just a reminder that also like any donations, if any of you want to donate during this live stream, I will match it and donate it to the National Alliance for Mental Illness, NAMI, on behalf of Josh. So yeah, let's go another episode if no one's got questions.
I forget. How do people donate? Oh, they donate to you. That's right.
Yeah. And it goes into like my PayPal account, and I've been like
Yeah.
holding that, and then I'll donate that amount,
And
and I'll
then,
air that too. We'll live stream when I donate it too.
Yeah. If any of you guys have any ideas on how to show us donating it without giving away any personal information, let me know. Because because when you're gonna be typing in like some credit card numbers and our address and things like that.
Oh.
So I need to figure out how we can like do it and
Just don't show the screen when I do it, and just at the very end, the confirmation
That's
screen.
true. Okay, yeah, that's true. Someone asked. Let's see.
Thank
you.
you.
Ziggy999
Thank you,
donate
Ziggy999.
$25. So we're at
That'll be $50 because I'm matching that.
Someone said, when was the last time you saw season 3? Christine's blind, so she's never seen it.
Terrible joke, but actually when it aired back in 2012, I've never rewatched the season.
Yeah.
So this is like the first time around again. So it's very fuzzy, and it kind of brings me back some memories.
It's like I completely forgot everything.
Yeah, like I didn't remember about this egg pressure test.
Have you ever watched MasterChef Australia?
No, but I've heard good things about it. I heard it's less dramatic than the American version.
Let's see.
And I heard they're really skilled, actually. The cooks are, like, very good.
Okay, how much did you prepare on the dessert challenges? I think every Asian chef
Thank you.
from at least the first 3 seasons lost on dessert challenge.
Dessert challenges, I feel like we don't get to prepare that much, but we film 6 days a week, and on Sundays we have off. And on that day, oftentimes we're catching up on sleep or doing laundry, but then they have optional cooking classes or just free time to go experiment in the test kitchen, and they'll have like leftover ingredients from the pantry and you can play around with them. Sometimes they'll have like instructors come in and teach us different things to help us be better cooks. So sometimes there might be like a pastry class or a baking class or whatever. So I remember most of us attended like every single class that was offered just so we can keep being better cooks and learning.
Yeah. Thank you, Ziggy999, for the tier 1 subscription. We got 10 subscribers.
I don't live stream enough. I know. I'm sorry, everyone. Life is really busy, but sometimes we live stream like from our restaurant when we're in the kitchen, like prepping and stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go on.
So
to
what
the next.
episode is this one? 13?
13.
Oh, lucky 13. My favorite challenge in this one.
Previously on MasterChef,
Oh my god.
the home cooks saddled up to feed a posse of cowboys.
It's a lot of freaking cowboys.
But when Monty's red team bit the dust, they faced a pressure test.
This is ridiculous. I don't believe I deserve to be in this pressure test.
It was a fight to the finish.
I'm not going home on an egg, dude. I'm not going home on an egg.
And one of the biggest contenders of the season was eliminated.
Josh, your time is done.
Tonight, it's the grandest mystery box in MasterChef history.
Shut your mouth!
As culinary queen Paula Deen becomes judge for a day.
Put some south in your mouth.
And then it's all-out war
I feel like
when
it
a
was
tag
like
team
shortly after
challenge
this
has the
episode or this
contestants
season
running
that all
in
that
circles.
controversy came out about Paula Deen making like racist comments or something.
And
So she
another
was like
MasterChef
kind of
hopeful's
canceled
culinary
for a
dream
while. This was
ends in
back then. I
tears.
feel like when this episode or this season was airing, I don't even know if we had that term canceled or cancel culture.
Oh, there's a big, it looks like a giant mystery box up where the judges usually are. It's like a wall. Yeah.
We're walking into the kitchen and there is a humongous, gigantic, like larger than life size mystery box. It's like the size of a small New York City apartment.
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Look at your faces.
You might have noticed we have the biggest mystery box in the history of MasterChef.
All right, I can't take the suspense any longer.
I know.
Please, let's find out the contents of this very special mystery box.
Of course, I won't know
Shark
until
Tank.
someone
Horse,
says her name.
Shark Tank.
You're kind of like, looking down and seeing what it is, and I see these like sparkly shoes.
The person I knew it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth!
What? Like what?
Hey, yo!
Holy, it's
Paula Deen! What?
The pride of Savannah, Paula Deen.
I couldn't be happier. I love butter. I love Paula Deen.
What
I
kind of
love
shoes
Paula
is she
Deen
wearing?
with
You see,
butter.
because Frank's described her shoes as sparkly.
It looks like high heels
Damn,
that
she's
are
in
gold
heels?
sequences.
Sequins.
Sequence?
Sequins.
Paula Deen is a legend in the culinary world, let's be honest. She has her own magazine with over 1 million subscribers. She's written 14 amazing cookbooks, and her personality is as dazzling as her food.
That's sweet.
We invited Paula to handpick a mystery box just for you.
On the count of 3, we will lift those boxes. 1, 2, 3. Lift.
Remember what's here. I assume a bunch of southern ingredients. Butter. Oh no, butter is a staple.
Okay, so y'all
Brussels?
can see that you've got in your box a whole chicken, green tomatoes, collard greens, there's grits, there's blackberries, there's hot sauce, pepper jelly, there's bacon, cream cheese. You know, there's got to be some cream cheese in there.
That is an amazing list of ingredients.
Okay, what would you have made?
What was the ingredients? Cream cheese.
Okay, blackberries, cream cheese, hot sauce, collard greens, a whole chicken, bacon. There was another, and green tomatoes.
I mean, obviously you're doing like a southern cuisine, right?
Yeah.
I would do fried chicken. Fried chicken with some bacon collard greens.
Okay.
Fried chicken is pretty easy to do, so.
To have the opportunity to strut their stuff Southern style, you know, put some South in your mouth.
Brilliant.
Her accent sounds exaggerated.
Love it. Before you start cooking, we have a few more surprises.
Huh?
My family is my everything. And I know that y'all have been separated from that kind of support for
That's
a
when you
while
wrote the
now.
letter, I think.
So,
In our wedding
arranged-
picture.
Yeah, so like someone from production reached out to me. I was like, oh, like, can you write a letter to Christine to like encourage her to, you know, do well or something like that? I was like, oh, okay. And I don't even know I don't remember what I wrote.
It made me cry.
For y'all to get a little something from home. So if you'll open your drawers,
I thought you were hiding in my
y'all
drawer.
will find a photo of your families and a letter from them.
I was like, what picture?
So we opened the drawer and I have a picture of me and my mom and there's a letter there. No
So we hadn't
mom or
seen our
dad
family
could
in
ask for
weeks.
anything more of their daughter. Nothing was as much fun to watch as when you and your mom worked in the kitchen together. We are so proud of you. All our love and support, Mom and Dad.
Man, they're really going for these tears, man.
Yep.
You are a living testament to what people can achieve as long as they have and will too. You are my hero. You are my best friend. You are my wife. Can't wait to see you. From your awesome and loving husband, Johnson.
Did you? ChatGPT didn't exist back then, so those were really his
Dear
words.
We haven't seen you for over a year now. Your mom and I miss you very much. We know you're
Her parents
working
live in
very
Hawaii.
hard these days. Undoubtedly, it's very challenging for a young lady trying to find her own career direction.
Damn, I'm, like,
in an
crying all this.
Familiar place. We really are longing for the return of the old days.
I did. It might be in.
Love, Mom and Dad.
It might be in like my keychain
Christine.
box.
Yes, Chef.
My goodness me, look at that bride. Who's that lucky man next to you?
My #1 fan.
What did he say in his letter?
My #1 fan,
I'm
who
so
since
proud of
then
me
has
that I've
lost
achieved
probably
more
80
than,
pounds from that picture.
People with no obstacles have.
Frank, look at that beautiful picture.
It's my sous chef.
How old is she?
She's 2.5.
I can't think of a greater source
Man,
of
she must be
inspiration
so
today.
big now, 2.5. She's
Seriously, man.
got to be like
Cooking chicken for
13,
her today,
14
I'm gonna
now.
win this one. No
Brilliant.
doubt.
Trust me, today's advantage is huge. You want this one. You've got 60 minutes to create something magical from those amazing ingredients. Hand selected by Paula.
Your time, guys.
Remember what I made?
Right
Must not be that memorable.
Maybe it was fried chicken.
No, I made fried chicken in the
At first, I'm
semifinals.
thinking, you know, it's Paul Dean. I have to make something Southern. But instead of going that route, I want to do something that's using Southern ingredients and then kicking it up a notch.
No I use the chicken,
What
but
would you do?
What do I do? I would do some braised collard with some bacon and make it quite a little bit spicy.
I would love to see one of them just do the best kick-ass fried chicken I've ever put in my mouth. That would thrill me to pieces.
yeah, fried chicken, collard greens, and maybe like fried green tomatoes.
I would do Korean style fried chicken.
Christine.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing, Angel?
I'm good, ma'am.
What are you making, Christine?
I'm trying to make bacon wrapped chicken with the jalapeno jelly and some collard greens with a little bit of cream cheese.
You're definitely working with
Why would
some
I do
difficult
cream cheese? What would I
odds,
think? Oh.
not being able to see, and
Spinach, I think.
already
I should've
you're
just
one
done
of my
with
new
bacon.
heroes.
Oh, thank you. Please don't make me cry again, ma'am.
I won't make you cry, I promise.
She was sweet.
I wonder if she remembers.
If I got this money, I want to give it to my parents because I feel like they've given everything they have to me. That's my motivation.
I'm making a blackberry dessert because my son Danger loves blackberries, so it reminds me of him.
How's it going, David? What do you got?
I have some greens with bacon.
Holy hell. Yeah, you got some real flavors happening here. You are not afraid today, Martinez. You are cooking with conviction.
15 minutes to go.
Yeah, time flew by.
Now, what are you doing, darling?
So I'm doing oven roasted chicken, and then I'm going to make, I made fried green tomatoes and fried okra, and I'm making biscuits, and I'm gonna kind of put it all together
Oh
with this
my goodness.
pepper,
So
cheesy
one of my
jam.
favorite foods in the whole world is fried okra.
Well, I hope I did
She
it
likes
justice.
anything fried.
Thank you.
Last 2 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Focus on that
Crescendo
presentation.
38. Thanks for
The
subscribing.
fastest 60 minutes of their life, right?
Frank's doing chicken galettes. Very, very restaurant-y. A little bit risky, a little bit out of the box
Chicken
today.
galette.
And that sounds good. There's nothing better than that chicken skin.
Right. And Monty, I think the only one tonight doing a
I
dessert.
know, I was so surprised.
It's like a
Let me get the chicken on the plate.
Christine's got nothing on the plate yet. 90
What?
seconds to go. Come on, Christine, please
Oh,
start
maybe
plating.
that's a galette.
Last 10 seconds, guys. 10, 9,
We're
8,
make skewers.
7,
I am?
6,
I don't remember this at all.
5,
And I'm like, why would I try to make jalapeno
3,
jelly?
2,
That sounds over
1,
ambitious for
and
Steve.
stop.
I skewered the chicken?
Come on.
Skewered.
Finishing touches.
Oh my gosh,
The
y'all
chicken
get
thigh.
it, get it, get it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like I either this was not memorable and I'm not gonna get glossed over during judgment, or I'm at the bottom because I'm like, what?
Having carefully tasted everything throughout the challenge, the judges, accompanied by special guest judge Paula Dean, take one final look to identify 3 standout
Felix did a
dishes.
fried
I'm
chicken.
looking down at my dish and I'm thinking, you know, this could potentially be the one to put me in the top 3.
What do you think?
He's probably
Excited?
bottom 3.
You know what? I am excited, Gordon. I've kind of slipped a taste here and there.
Good girl.
They look beautiful.
The first dish that we'll be tasting was one of the few that actually made fried green tomatoes. She's smiling. It's Becky. Come on up.
Why did I do fried green tomatoes?
It's always Becky. Can't she just screw up
With the hot
already?
sauce.
Hi, Miss-
Congratulations,
Oh, thank
Becky.
you so much for choosing to try it. So I made oven roasted chicken with homemade biscuit and pan gravy alongside fried green tomato, fried okra, and pepper jelly.
All right, now where is the pepper jelly?
It's mixed in with the cream cheese underneath the fried green tomato.
Your dish sounds good. Looks good, I bet.
I love that, Becky.
Thank you.
I
sounds
love
so giddy.
sweet and savory
Oh,
mixed.
awesome.
Yum. I left you some.
Thank you.
What's up with this music?
All of us were really nervous bringing Paula in. I mean, you know, you guys are an extension of what we do and what we represent. And you've done us proud. Great job.
Thank you so much, Chef.
You put food on a plate with great finesse.
Thank
Great
you
job.
so much. Thank you all so
Good job.
Did she just break down the whole chicken?
It's
All right,
just
the
a chicken
second home
quarter.
cook that has made it into the top 3 took Southern ingredients to a whole nother level. Please, step forward. Frank.
I am kind of surprised that Frank's name is called. I don't imagine Frank cooking Southern food.
Hi, Paula.
Hey, Frank, congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is chicken roulade, bacon on the inside with peppers, onions, garlic, and green tomato, red pepper chutney with spicy potato fries.
I love it that you've chose the dark meat. The dark meat is where all the flavor is.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yeah.
it's delicious.
Thank you so much.
Woo!
Is it spicy?
Is that just from the pepper jelly?
No, that's got cayenne in it, too.
Oh, okay. It's delicious, it's tart, and it's hot.
Thank you so much. I can't believe Paula Dean's eating my food.
The technique is fancy and skillful. Butchery, cooking, smart.
Monty?
You certainly got yourself noticed.
Cool.
No, Frank.
Oh, he's still talking to Frank. I thought they were talking about the third top dish.
Look at the consistency here. It's really a great,
what was
great
Did some
show of technique. I'm really proud. Good
Thank
job.
you so much, Chef.
I bet Monty will be the third best. 'Cause she did
Okay.
something different.
We're going to be tasting just one more dish. Quite frankly, we actually thought this
And then
individual
they're probably
was
gonna show
disappearing
David
in the
saying,
competition.
I should have been up there.
But this dish will bounce that person back. This is their best dish so far in this competition.
David?
David.
Oh, I was like, maybe he is the top.
What is it?
Red pepper grits with pan roasted chicken breast and a little bit of crispy onion on top with a sprinkling of cayenne.
I forgot about the grits. That was also in there. Cream cheese will go in the grits.
Love the idea of what you're doing with the peppers and jalapeno through the grits, and you've taken a sort of boring, bland staple,
Like raw
like a
tea
grit, and turned them into something tasty.
Thank you, Chef.
Delicious. Bloody good job.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Congratulations, David.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What do you mean, a bland, boring dish like grits?
Oh, grits.
Busted.
I heard that.
They need help, don't they? You can't just boil grits. They need
You
help.
know-
They need love.
You're right, though. You do have to help grits out, Gordon. Otherwise, they can be bland.
Oh, it's definitely cold and solidified.
You can tell.
Yeah.
The grits or the
I think that you prove that you can take very
so the
humble
food, our food does sit there
and
like
turn it into a wonderful, wonderful
after
plate.
we cook.
Thank you so much.
They
Thank
kick us
you.
out and they do booty shots of all the dishes. And all the judges, they do go around our station and taste our food. And then they decide who's the top 3 when we come back into the kitchen. So the food has been sitting there for a while.
I think Frank's technique by having it taste almost like a sauce.
Yeah, Becky's was the most rusty. Okay.
And they're gonna decide on bottom
That was
3.
a tough
I might be
decision to
in
make.
that.
3 remarkable dishes. As you all know, there's only one of you who can actually win.
Waiting to announce the winner, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have a shot at this. I may, in fact, have the top dish of the day.
This is my 4th time being in the top 3, and I'm so excited. I'm just
sounds
hoping, like, more
good.
than anything in the world that they call my name.
Yeah, her food looks
It's
good.
mandatory that I win this mystery box challenge, and I better beat Becky.
Paula, the best dish of the night
guess
belongs
Becky.
to, please.
David. To build him up.
Of course, commercial.
In Paula Dean's Southern Mystery Box Challenge, the top 3 dishes have been tasted by the judges. Becky's roasted chicken, Frank's chicken roulade, and David's red pepper grits with chicken.
There can only be one winner. Paula, please.
So the best dish tonight was yours, Frank.
Good job. Great flair, tremendous skill. Frank,
Good job.
the dish of the night.
Becky
And you've
looks
done it
so
proud, let me
defeated.
tell you.
Thank you so much. It's awesome to win one of these challenges. It really just proves to me that I'm definitely a top competitor in this competition.
Are you ready to see this huge advantage?
You betcha.
Before we do that, I'd like you all to join us in thanking this amazing lady Paula, you've been amazing.
Thank y'all for having me. Y'all were wonderful.
Stupid challenge. My least favorite. Anytime I'm interviewed and they're like, what was the worst challenge or the hardest? What's next?
Best lady ever.
Frank, well done.
Thanks, Chef.
First time you've won a mystery box.
Not the last, though.
This one comes with a huge advantage. Ready to see what it is?
I can't wait, man.
Let's go. Well done. Congratulations. Good job. Huh? Brilliant.
Good job.
Thanks, Joe.
Welcome to the Masterchef pantry.
Oh, I guess they don't pick the bottom.
As the winner of the Mystery Box Challenge, Frank is now in control of the elimination test, after which one person will leave the competition.
Today, you won't be getting to choose what everyone will be cooking. We've already done that for you.
Okay.
This next elimination challenge is all about
teamwork.
Japanese food.
Oh.
Holy It's an incredibly skillful challenge today, one that will be asking you to execute
I remember
the
we had to
aesthetic,
make
the
nigiri or sushi pieces, tempura, a
Rolls.
roll. That might be
technique
it.
and the real skill that it takes to put a sushi platter like this on the table.
My first visit to Japan was one thing I wanted to master.
Yeah.
But to be
Sushi
totally
rice is
honest, it's one of the
definitely
most
hard.
difficult things I've ever had to learn. And I've got 12 Michelin stars.
All right, Gordon,
Here's the
brag.
good news. For winning your very first mystery box challenge, you
12 Michelin
have
stars Gordon has.
immunity from this elimination test. Here's some even bigger news.
Frank looks so happy.
Oh, stop it.
What?
Yeah.
Please, come down to the front.
Frank did not get to choose what everyone will be cooking today. That was our choice. And that is going to be Japanese.
This amazing Japanese platter is exactly what we're expecting from all of you. A perfect.
Were you like, oh my god, what the hell am I gonna do?
Yeah, because I guess I haven't heard yet what I'm doing. I'm like, what do I have to make? Ramen? Sushi?
replication of that platter there.
Plus, if you have to replicate,
This plate
I have
consists
to
of
feel the whole
stunning,
dish.
crisp
So
vegetable
what they do
tempura.
in production, pause real quick, they anytime it's like a replicating type of challenge where you have to like do an exact dish of like what the judge cooked or what they present, they'll have one that they reveal and all the contestants get to look at it, and they have one on the side that's the same, and I get to touch it because to feel where all the components are and stuff, and ask about what color things are and stuff. So because I can't see, so essentially, yeah, they made another one on the side probably with like for me to feel it.
A California roll, 2 salmon sushi, 2 yellowtail sushi, 2 tuna sushi.
Do you know why the California roll exists?
I want to say like maybe the Japanese food came to California, but maybe they didn't want raw seafood, so they used imitation crab, and then avocado is kind of a California thing. I don't know.
No. So it was early on. Actually, a Korean cult brought sushi to America. It's a really interesting story. It started in Chicago, but they, for the American palate, they didn't know what seaweed was, and they were just grossed out by it. There's like, oh, what is this black thing around it? So they just did it reversed,
inside out,
and then they just gave it like this, like, I don't know, very approachable name, I guess, California roll, and it has no raw components to it.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how it.
I mean, I will say I still like California rolls.
And 2 shrimp sushi.
What's my
Are
face?
you kidding
Like,
me?
damn it.
Sushi chefs only make sushi.
And we don't
It's
even
an
know the twist yet.
Extremely specific area of the culinary world.
The good news,
Sushi rice is
you
hard.
guys
Sushi
don't
rice
have to
isn't
make
easy,
this
though.
dish alone. You are going to be broken into teams of 2. The bad news is Frank handpicked the teams.
He's like smiling all deviously.
We will select the worst Japanese platter And one member of the losing team will be leaving the Masterchef kitchen tonight. Becky, Frank, paired with you, David Martinez.
Well, he's good at making raw things.
Becky is my biggest competition. So I'd put Becky with somebody that, first of all, doesn't know how to make sushi. Second of all, David is a disaster. So if I can put them together and they clash, I can take Becky down.
Felix,
That's smart logic,
Frank
I guess.
has paired you with Monty.
Monty and Felix butt heads a lot.
Really?
And having them both on the same team is definitely dangerous.
Which obviously means Frank paired Christine and Stacey together.
We are about to make MasterChef history with our first ever tag team challenge. Each team will have 60
Now they do
minutes
this every
to
season
make
'cause they
one
know how
dish,
disastrous
but
this
you will
challenge
not
is,
be cooking
how
at the
entertaining
same
it is for
time.
television.
You will decide which of you cooks first, and when you hear us yell switch, you'll trade positions.
Imagine
Please,
how hard it is to do this
head
when
to
you're
your
visually
stations.
impaired. You don't know what your partner's doing at the
When it comes
station.
to sushi,
and you have to
man,
just come in and
honestly,
pick
I
up
do
from where they
kinda
left
know.
off.
I've never done it myself, but I've seen it done so many times.
Decide first amongst yourselves who's starting.
You want me to start? Are you comfortable with sushi rice?
Okay, you should start. We have 60 minutes to recreate with this sushi master. Spent 150
Felix should have an
years
advantage
perfecting.
because she works
Sure,
at a
let's
Japanese
do that.
restaurant.
All right.
She's
Had
a food
coffee
runner
today.
Can the individuals?
I don't know. How would you do this strategically? Like,
Because
if you and me were partnered up.
Oh my god.
Did you have to make the rice from scratch?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, so how long is this?
You have to
This
steam the rice in a
challenge?
rice cooker.
So
It's
you
probably
got an hour?
I feel like they'll say. I want to say it's an hour.
So you're gonna have like piping
And-
hot rice, and you're
and I
supposed
think
to make
it's-
sushi out of it.
Yeah, you fan it down and you add fold in your salt and your
Did they actually
urine
taste
and-
the food, or did they just like look at presentation?
No, they tasted it.
Oh, I see. I guess yeah. The first person has to start the rice. 'cause
Yes.
that takes the longest.
Yes, because you have to cool it down and fan it. And I think at this point, I never made sushi rice. I knew the basics of it, like the fanning part and like, you know, kind of what goes in it, but I've never made it before. So I was very intimidated by that. And you have to make tempura too. So you got to make the batter and then cook it, fry it.
Batter, yeah.
Cutting the fish is probably, I mean, not that that's easy, but that's like, you know.
The easier one. I
Yeah,
think.
and I feel like they probably gave us fillets. I don't think they gave us like whole fish we had to break down. Oh, and then rolling the California roll.
Yeah. Mohaki says, so this has always been a question of mine, Christine. What would you need a partner to do to be successful in this kind of challenge?
Okay, so communication. But I totally understand, like, we're always flustered and people are not used to cooking or working with someone who's visually impaired. But I would need to know, like, what my partner's doing. Like, okay, I'm finished the rice, it's on the left side of the stove. Or, like, you know like,
what I
when
would
I'm
have done?
I think that's would be helpful. But
I think I would have given you your own station.
Correct. Yeah.
And just
something
keep
that,
you separate.
Yeah, and then like
and then put stuff over there and be like, hey, I put like
yeah,
the
and then
tuna
let
on
me
your
set up
bag,
my
yeah.
own station and never
Yeah.
touch my thing
Yeah, that's
when
what
I
would've
so when I
done.
would come in and then like break down the tasks, you know,
Yeah.
like okay, you make the rice, I'll make the tempura. So then we don't that you're right.
So you're
that's
always
totally-
working in
work-
silo, and you know what you're
yeah,
doing.
but also when it comes down to this, so maybe it doesn't work because maybe someone does need it. At the end, someone's gonna have to pick up, you know, something on your
yeah,
side.
the sighted person has to basically do a little more of the work, but to take advantage of what you have, I think you have to.
Yeah,
have
like
your
I
own
think
station.
in this situation, I would have like probably ideally like cut the fish. I think
Make the batter.
Stacey
maybe.
should do the rice. Yeah, make the batter. I mean, I could fry the tempura. The roll would probably be easier for her to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it all. But then it's like in the order.
Fan
it's like
the sushi rice.
in the order that things happen. Like who really knows?
Yeah.
So we obviously didn't have time to plan
Not
it.
cooking at the beginning. Please stand at the end of the bench. Thank you. Your 60 minutes.
I hate this challenge. It's my
starts
nightmare. I remember to this
now.
day.
Rice.
All right, yeah, we gotta get 2 cups of rice. We need to rinse it a bunch of times. And the ratio is gonna be about 1-to-1 with a little bit of extra water.
Stacey, can you talk to me about the vegetables?
Yeah, there was one broccoli floret. There was maybe 2 or 3 pieces of the carrot sticks. 1 strip of eggplant that I saw.
Okay.
Let's start some boiling water in like a medium saucepan for the shrimp.
Medium saucepan, boiling water for shrimp.
This is the toughest elimination test so far. They've got to work as a team.
To me, this is where you stop being friendly with people. If you see someone messing up, you got to call them out on
Big
it.
time. First thing on is the rice.
Right.
First thing. After that, you start preparing the batter. Start cutting the vegetables. The fish is on ice, so that can sit there to the very last moment.
Right, and it's raw. So, I mean, you're literally, it's just knife work, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
right,
rice
debone that.
first, then chop
Monty,
it.
how are you doing?
Doing amazing, sir.
How much do you know about Japanese cuisine on a scale of 1 to 10?
1.
1.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it really that bad?
Sir, I've never made sushi before.
Oh. Okay, set it aside. Let's do vegetables.
You know that. I mean, she doesn't really understand Japanese cuisine.
Monty was picking the pin bones out of the fish. I'm like, just
Oh.
cut it out. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to sit there and pick it out. Like
Properly.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling?
Because that's
I
gonna
feel
also
okay
make the
because
fish
I'm just
ugly
talking
if
to
you
her
lose
and then
that
we're
piece.
working through it. So I think it's
Suppose you
gonna be
lose.
really good.
Who's going home?
Suppose we lose, Monty's gonna go home, but we're not losing.
So did they give
Good
us
luck.
fillets
Talk to
on
each other.
ice or
Thank you.
Yeah.
cold? Okay.
You got 2 minutes.
You're only
Christine.
serving
Is this
2
your
pieces
broth?
of
Is
each
what-
fish.
You're making for your
Can
sauce
I have
for
some
the
rice vinegar?
tempura.
Yes.
If you guys are in the bottom 2, which one of you are going home?
I don't know. I guess whoever screws up, but hopefully not me.
You guys are about to switch.
They will.
Guys,
Yes.
Get ready.
Okay.
I will screw up a
5,
lot.
4, 3, 2, 1, switch!
What the hell was I doing with the rice vinegar? Maybe I got nervous and I was
Keep prepping the veggie. You have 4 slices there already. You don't need any more.
I know, but you put them in water, and that made me nervous. Because I think that you need to get as little water in there as possible, you know?
If you could start soaking the nori.
Soak the nori.
Yeah.
You don't soak.
What?
Oh man, what is
Soak
he
the
talking
nori?
about, man?
Oh my god. Wait, rewind it because Becky said, what? You don't soak the nori, which is true.
Becky
you don't.
basically redid what he did. I
Oh.
think he cut up the zucchini.
Uh-huh.
Is it the zucchini? No, the eggplant, I think.
Uh-huh.
And soaked it in water for whatever reason.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, "You soaked it in water. Let me redo it."
Yeah, and how, if you soak it in water, it's gonna be harder to fry.
Keep prepping the veggie. You have 4 slices there already. You don't need any more.
I know, but you put them in water, and that made me nervous. Because I think that you need to get as little water in there
Yes.
as possible, you know?
To
If
fry.
you could start soaking the nori.
Soak the nori.
Yeah.
You don't soak it necessarily before the sushi roll. I think you just put it in there dry.
You put it in there.
You soak it first?
Yes.
Trust me, I got this. You're making me nervous.
David and Becky are the weak
Yeah,
link
David
there.
definitely doesn't
Frank's
know.
strategy is working.
He must be
because
thinking
she
rice
wants to
paper,
get Becky
like
out of this
Vietnamese food.
competition by putting her with David. David will bring her down.
Oh man,
We
I
just
don't
need
remember
the
that part.
Okay, let me just try this one thing, okay?
Damn, I would have loved to see him soak the nori and try to make
Yeah, it
sushi.
would have fallen apart.
Like this?
David.
No.
It's okay. He doesn't know Japanese food. Just admit not knowing. It's fine. I didn't know how to make sushi rice.
Yeah, they've got their work cut out. Their communication skills have to be better than ever before.
Right.
For winning the mystery box, Frank has immunity and got to choose the teams for MasterChef's first ever Tag Team Challenge.
Switch!
What?
The people who are standing on the sideline, like watching their partner,
Nervous?
like they just look so frustrated.
Their task is to replicate an incredible sushi plate. Based on their individual performance, the judges will decide which member of the losing team will be eliminated.
So what's going on? Rice is on.
The rice is on
Is
right
it
now.
seasoned?
Did you get it? Did we season the rice water? I don't remember.
No, ma'am.
Why would you cook the rice with no salt in there?
Chef.
Wait, why would you put salt in your rice?
I mean,
your sushi rice.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have cooked it that way. I would have just cooked it with just water and then you season
Yeah,
after.
you don't have to put.
Maybe Gordon
salt.
just wants to
It's
mess
something
with
that I quickly overlooked, to be honest with you.
It's not okay.
Monty, that's a pretty fancy plate we're asking you to make.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do to pull your end of the weight on this team?
Felix cooks sushi all the time. I'm definitely going to follow her lead on this.
Do you think she's got the skills to carry both of you effectively? Because that's what she's doing, right?
Yeah, I think Felix is a warrior in this challenge. This is her challenge.
Christine, can you talk to me? I'm cutting the...
Yellowtail also gets the grain, like the tuna.
Like the tuna?
Yeah.
I did it like the salmon. They're not the prettiest cuts in the world, man.
The way
I'm
she's
telling you.
cutting is like she's right-handed,
Uh-huh.
but like, she's like using her left hand to hold the fish and then cutting under it. Just looks scary.
Just try to be quick. I think we're moving pretty slow, Stacey.
Oh, I'm trying.
Right, Stacey.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm okay, Chef.
If you clean your knife every slice, you won't get all those little bits of
Stacey's so
tuna
good with
Yes,
fish.
Chef.
Why
on
is
top
she
of
so
it.
nervous?
Just
with
over
sushi?
2 minutes to go before the switch.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch!
Oh, sorry. All right, let's get started at that on the temp batter, even if it'll sit. Whip 1 egg in there.
I bet
Whole
Cindy's
egg.
like dying.
Yep, whole egg.
Oh yeah, Cindy's dying every time.
Christine,
like,
how
oh
you
my
doing?
gosh,
I'm
dude.
doing fine, Chef. I'm just trying to season the rice a little bit.
You should, she's your ratatouille. Like, literally, like literally trying to control you.
Cindy Dewey. Wait, what am I saying? I'm seasoning the rice. What?
Christine, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Chef. I'm
Happy
just
with-
trying to season the rice a little bit,
Good.
and then I need to start on the tempura.
Happy with the rice?
I think you could use a little more seasoning, but it needs to cool down a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's more important, isn't it? Cooling down,
Yes.
especially before you put the sushi together. Do you think your team's in front?
I'm not sure, Chef. I can't see around me.
Right, David, how you feeling?
Pretty frazzled right now, sir.
The batter. Are you putting egg whites? Are you whipping the egg whites? There's egg in there? What are you doing?
Yeah, see, I don't think I have
asked
experience making
Becky to
tempura
put
batter
some
either.
egg in the batter. She didn't, so I'm gonna add egg white to the batter myself.
If your team's up for elimination, who deserves to go right now?
David,
David.
not me.
30 seconds to go before the final switch.
These are pretty salty.
So Felix is literally in control.
Amazing.
She uses Monty again. She tells her what to do. Monty follows directions. Let's see if she has enough strength to carry that team through.
She looks like she's just nailing it.
Oh my God, dude, this seems impossible.
Christine and Stacey, on the other hand.
Is she trying to roll?
The knife skills, the pear earring, the
It's,
butchering.
Wait,
your
rewind.
partner,
Stacey, I know. Is she trying to roll the?
No, she's just watching you, and she's like, "Oh my God, this is impossible."
Wait, rewind what Joe said.
Nailing it.
Oh my God, dude, this seems impossible.
Christine and Stacey, on the other hand, struggling big time. Yeah.
The knife skills, the pear earring, the butchering. If they look, they're at least 10 minutes behind both of the teams.
Right now, I think that at risk is, I mean, Becky and David. I think David is so out of his element.
I mean, serious flaws. They've oversliced all that salmon, all that yellowfin, all that tuna, and they just sat on
It
their
looks
board.
butchered.
Please, please.
That's
God.
David and Becky.
You gotta put those sushis
I got
together,
it.
okay?
Chill.
Start putting the
What
sushis
do they
together.
do? It just looks mangled.
Yeah, it looks mangled. It's not like clean
Yeah.
slices,
Check on the temp. Check
and
on
they
the
look
temp.
a little bit big.
2, 1.
Yeah, with fish, you can't saw at
Okay,
it. You have
Monty
to
roll.
cut it in one
This
clean
is
swoop.
make or break now. No one's got the roll done yet.
No.
You got this, Felix. Beautiful. All right, that's what I like to hear, girl.
Yeah, Felix has
This
got
is
to do the best.
Stacey, just get those vegetables in there, and then pull out that crab, and then just try to do that roll.
Oh, Lordy.
Start
Oh,
putting
we
it on
did
the
have
plate,
invitations.
guys.
You got it. We need to slice that fish up. Okay, come on.
Oh my God.
You can do it, Stacey.
Look at Stacey. I mean, Stacey is flummoxed. She's gone. Train wreck.
We haven't even seen her like this in the whole competition. It's like a tailspin.
Oh my God.
No, they're to your left.
Where? Okay,
Top
okay,
of the
okay.
left.
Right
Boom.
here?
No, they're already cut for you.
Where? Right here?
there.
That's like a long, weird chunk, though.
David's driving the.
What is that? A long weird chocolate?
Yeah, because it's like really long. It's supposed to be, you know, like a rectangular piece, but theirs was like really long.
The crab?
The fish.
Bus, but he might be driving her off the cliff.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Last
Oh, she's
minute.
trying to do the Masterchef
60
thing.
seconds to go. Come on. Get what you can on the plate. Stacey is in trouble. What's she doing?
Oh God, this tempura is horrible, dude.
Oh my God, it doesn't even look battered. Like your tempura.
Dear, oh dear. Catastrophe. Oh, man.
Even wet hands to do the rice or what?
The rice gets pressed down into the nori.
It's so bad, Stacey
David,
was my
get it
partner.
together.
No.
Yeah, the rice goes in.
That goes last. One flat, even plane on the nori.
Oh, so Dave is trying to tell Becky the nori goes on top because it's inside out.
Yeah.
But she's putting it on the bottom like a kimbap, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I have faith in you.
Okay, I've got the tempura.
Get that California roll done, guys.
All
Come
she has
on.
to do is flip it over.
Stacey, just do the roll. Do the roll.
No. Please listen. Please just listen to me.
Come on, guys, pull it off.
It's like a nightmare.
I know everyone's like
Stacey,
running
come on,
around
you're
like
badass. You
Yeah,
can
like
do it.
chickens with their heads cut off.
I got this.
30 seconds to go. Come on, Bex. Move the fingers.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Felix looks the best.
Well, because she knows. She's from Hawaii. She
I have
worked in a
faith in
Japanese
you.
restaurant.
20 seconds to go.
Oh my God.
Dude, I don't have the roll, Christine.
15 seconds to go.
God, you look mortified. You just have your hands on your forehead.
Just get it on the plate.
Yeah, you're
I'm
just
trying.
like, oh my
I
God.
know.
Last minute.
I felt so bad for
60 seconds
Stacey
to
that
go.
she got
Come
stuck
on.
with me. I felt so bad Stacey got stuck with me.
Have wasabi. Wasabi cream.
Dude, I don't have the roll, Christine.
10.
We're not there, dude.
8.
Get all the rest of the pieces
7,
on there, Bex.
6, 5, 4, 3,
It's nothing I can
2,
do.
1, and stop.
Damn it.
Wow. That was a amazing challenge. Well done.
Amazing.
I'm looking at the
plate and I'm
thinking it looks like and if this plate of sushi came to me at a sushi bar, I would send it.
Oh man, that California roll looks rough.
Who, theirs?
Yeah. But
Who
they're-
rolled it? Becky, right?
I think so. So instead of like leaving it as a roll and then having all the fish roll on top,
Yeah.
she laid it on the side and the fish roll is just like all over the place. But tempura batter looks like it was too thin, and then the sushi pieces look pretty good overall.
Back. So I'm like, that's it. We're done.
After all the dishes have been tasted, one member of the losing team will be eliminated based on their performance during the challenge.
Oh, wait, that's y'all's. So the sushi pieces don't look bad. Your tempura looks like it didn't even have batter. Like you just literally have fried veggies.
I never made tempura batter before. Mine's invisible.
And then your California roll is,
Did it make
is
it?
non-existent.
It's not on the plate, the board. Am I crying?
No, Stacy is in your home.
Okay, it's time to taste your dishes.
I felt so bad.
Felix and Monty. Come on up.
Felix finished 14 pieces of sushi in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. That's about as impressed as I've ever been with anybody.
Ah, very nice.
Like theirs looks the best.
I would hope
Theirs-
so.
Tempura batter looks a little
Ours look the worst.
Very good. Who made that?
I mean, ours
made
is
that.
missing a whole
I
component.
mean, obviously, this is a beautiful dish. It's completed. This is delicious. A lot on the line. You
always
completed
Joe
all
in
the
this
tasks.
dramatic
And some of the elements are
Yeah.
actually very good to excellent.
Thank you.
The first thing that catches my eye is the California roll with these tobiko, this flying fish roe. It's glistening. It looks like a piece of jewelry almost. And then the tuna, we get a cut on that. It's nice and even. And Monty, you did the vegetables?
Yes.
Not only a really good batter, but the cookery, really, really good.
So you said the
the
tempura
fact that
looked
you
the
guys
worst
literally
and it
had
was
60
Monty's.
minutes as
Not
amateur
that
home
late.
cooks. You both
Yeah, the
deserve a
color
good pat on the
just
back. I
looked
think that
really
you guys
light.
did a really good job.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much. Thank you so much.
I think you played your strengths well. Monty never made a roll in life. Big deal. I'm looking at the end product. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Really good job.
We worked really great together as a team.
You held it together.
Thank you, sir.
You stayed composed, unlike the two teams standing behind you. So I'm really impressed.
Thank you. That was... Thank you so much, Felix.
We did good, we did good.
David and Becky, please. Let's go.
I want to win this more than anyone.
What?
Let's go.
David, Becky's hugging David, and he's like, "Do not throw me under the bus."
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I want to win this more than anyone else here. So if they were to ask me if there's one person to blame for this, then I will point my finger fully at David.
Any sauce?
I was struggling at the end, but no, there's no sauce.
No sauce. Do you think that looks good?
No, chef, it does not. I was just so concerned with getting things on the plate.
Who sliced the salmon?
David.
David.
She immediately threw him under the bus.
I mean, it looks like the dogs chewed it. I mean, you had the best of the best. Look at that.
So the fish looks amazing.
Wasabi on there. And not an ounce of wasabi on the next one.
So some
It's
have
just
wasabi and some don't.
butchered. Who put that together?
I put that together, sir.
Why would you do one so clumsily like that with loads of wasabi on there and the other one with nothing? What does that tell you?
That I was...
Out of control.
Out of control, sir.
I mean, I expected more, to be honest.
This was eye-opening for me, quite frankly, Becky, because I think today I saw a side of you that was a little bit, well, quite frankly, very disappointing. You can't lead when it's convenient and then duck your head when the hits the fan.
He seemed more comfortable cutting the fish, and he
Yeah, but
made it clear, so
you were
held that
leading the
faith in
charge as cooks, as leaders in kitchens and in restaurants.
No.
When you lead through the good and the bad.
I think he's just getting her.
The best
She's
thing about
obviously
this
the
plate
stronger one in this
is perhaps that everything's on it. This is greasy, disgusting mess. I don't know who would eat this. Maybe Frank's strategy actually worked in eliminating his strongest competition.
Yeah, they're probably
I'm
just playing to
pissed
the fact
because
that
Becky
Frank
couldn't step back. I'm pissed because she was really opinionated. I don't think Becky understands the gravity of the situation right now. We're
Oh, man.
And then ours.
The best thing about this plate
Is this not the worst?
is perhaps that everything's on it.
Tonight's elimination challenge was to replicate a stunning sushi plate in MasterChef's first ever Tag Team Challenge.
All right, Stacy, Christine, please come up.
Based on their performance, the judges will decide which member of the losing team will go home.
Stacy and Christine walk up, and it's so hard for me not to freak out because they're two of my favorite people. And apparently they didn't finish a roll. They didn't even fry their tempura.
Monty's like crying for you.
Obviously, you're missing a main component, that being the California roll. Stacy, you were working like there was a semi coming at full speed, and you were in such a panic. It was almost making me nervous to watch. The thing is, the tuna looks really nice, but the veggies, they don't have any batter on them. It's a shame. I really wish that we could have seen an entire plate.
You guys didn't even put batter on it, or it just all fell off because it was just
I don't
so
remember.
thin. It must be. It was just too thin.
Maybe.
You know.
Who sliced the fish?
I did, Chef.
And who cooked the rice?
I did, Chef.
Rice is fine. The cut's dreadful. And what are they?
I thought it was, you said it's good.
Ebi's raw.
Pass your fingers, please.
But it's
Hello.
sushi.
Just there. Absolutely raw. Raw. I'm nervous. Because this is the worst performance from both of you.
Should have been like, it's fucking raw.
There's no doubt in my mind now that we lost this challenge today, and one of us is going home.
Congratulations. Felix and Monty, great job.
Thank you.
They were the highs, but there is one low point in this challenge this evening. The losing team with the worst Japanese platter would like to see down here.
We're like, I hope Christine doesn't go home.
And one of whom will be leaving the
Pause
Masterchef
real
kitchen.
quick. So after we made this dish, I knew we were, but before this moment, like we were in the green room or like the holding room. Like basically they shoo us out. They figure out like the judges already talk about who they're going to send home. And I remember this was the most I'd ever cried after a challenge. So I bet you're going to see my eyes are probably all red, maybe puffy. My face is probably red. But I remember being on the floor of the holding room because I was just like so...
Like laying down?
Yeah, I was like falling to the ground because I was so sad. I was sobbing. I was sobbing because I felt so bad that I was like, I felt like it was my fault that we did the worst. And I was just... So I told myself... They don't let us talk in the holding room either, like after challenges, because they don't want us to like hash anything out or if there's any beef or talk about any. So I just remember crying on the floor because I was like sobbing, and I remember thinking in my head that when the judges like pull us up for probably being the worst, I was just gonna step forward and be like, "It's my fault. Send me home."
That's tough.
In seconds.
Stacy and I squeezed hands because we know we're going up there, and I'm ready to walk up that walk with her to the front.
The losing team tonight.
And I was gonna step forward and just be like, "Send me home."
Stacy and Christine, please come down.
Oh no, this is where Christine goes home.
Felix, Monty, Becky, David, congratulations. You're through to the final 6. Please join Frank upstairs.
Thank you.
Well done.
Were you like, man, this is it, I'm going home?
Yeah, and I felt like I deserved it.
This is not going to be an easy decision. We need a minute ourselves. Please excuse us.
I was like, man, just send me home. I was just gonna step forward and just be like, just let me go home. Because I was homesick now, too.
Everyone melted down.
Yeah.
They're like, did you stop
Christine
eating
and I,
sushi
we
for a
failed
while?
each other on a few levels. I should have done this, should have done that. I could, shoulda, woulda, coulda all day.
Yeah.
With how much I love sushi, I never thought it would beat me down like this.
I am frustrated because I had a more positive attitude than Stacy. I did keep more composure than her, and I don't want to go home.
They're coming out.
Did they start giving you eyelashes to put on your eyes?
I had lashes on the whole time.
Oh,
I had
you did?
extensions on this whole
Okay,
season,
okay.
yeah. Because I went to it, and then they want continuity, so
Wow.
after I took them off, they're like, no, you need to get lash
Sadly,
extensions
one of you have to
again.
leave the Masterchef kitchen. Both of you have been a dream. 2 very inspirational, dynamic girls that have a huge passion for what they do. And I'm telling you, 2 incredible home cooks. The person leaving tonight is...
I thought they were going to ask us who we thought should go home. That's what I wanted to meet.
Stacy. Darling, your time is done.
I felt so guilty.
You're like
Crying, huh?
Graham is tearing up.
Crying now. Was I just hugging her?
Stacy, you have been an inspiration in this competition. You've got to keep your head up high, let me tell you.
Man,
but that was the
2
first time
episodes.
that we really
I know,
saw
I cried a
you
lot.
panic.
I think today's challenge perhaps got the better of you. There was a little bit of rare negativity that I saw coming off the sidelines and just a bit of a tailspin that cost you. But I had a special commitment because I came and pulled you out of that waiting room, brought you back in, changed my mind, and I think it's one of the best decisions I made.
Well done, my darling. Come and say goodbye.
It's been a complete honor, really.
Well done, you.
You've got a great future in food. She has an amazing singing voice.
I apologize.
I can only be proud of how far I've come. I don't believe there's a day that goes by where I don't think about Joe coming out with the apron, changing his mind, giving me a chance. It's been a roller coaster, it's been a whirlwind, it's been extremely educational and enlightening.
Brava.
Thank you, Joe.
Complimenti.
And it has broadened my dream wider than I could ever think possible. So, thank you, Masterchef.
Next week on MasterChef.
Everything you know is going to change forever.
It's the most shocking twist of the
Oh,
season.
this is right when they bring
as
back
some
someone.
familiar faces return for the ultimate challenge.
Ollie.
Here's Ryan.
Flavor
Oh, yeah, it is
elevator.
PC.
It's a MasterChef first, as one fallen home cook will get a chance to cook their way back into the competition.
But it's not us you'll have to impress. Say hello to your 6 judges.
Oh man.
1 potato, 2 potato.
Well,
are
we
some
did 2
intense
episodes. I know. I didn't think I would cry watching these 2 episodes, but I haven't watched them since they aired in 2012 or listened to them, so it's kind of bringing me back some memories.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, thanks for hanging out. I don't know if anyone stayed from all the way from the beginning to the end, but thank you for watching with us. Oh, I keep looking here, but I forgot your camera's there. And then thank you for those who donated or subscribed, and just all the donations throughout this live stream, these live streams for the reaction videos will be matched by me and will be 100% donated to the National Alliance for Mental Illness in Josh's honor. So thank you for tuning in. We'll try to do these. I really need to just hammer through this season, so I'm gonna try to do once a week. I think I just need to put it on my calendar. And then we'll hammer through
we only have
what,
7 more episodes?
I don't know. How many are left? 6?
Let me see. There's.
Oh, but then they bring back one,
14,
so there's 7.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh no,
7 more
6. No, but they just let one go. Oh, 7 more episodes.
Yeah,
okay.
7 more.
All right. So then maybe we'll try to do 1 or 2 every week. So we'll be done soon. But
yeah.
Go.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for the new recent donations. We will definitely try to stream more often.
We say that every time.
I
for
know.
For real this time.
I have more time now. I'll do the Ratatouille thing.
All right, I need to use the restroom.
Yeah.
I need to go number 1. So bye everyone. Good night.
Everyone.